Hi Pisces, welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice, and welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I missed you yesterday. I wasn't feeling great. But we're back today. Hope you're doing okay. So yeah, let's just jump and see what we got going on. So for Pisces placements, whenever you come across this message, that's when you're meant to find it. Take the messages as they resonate with you if you feel that they do. Don't force anything to fit. And look on the channel if you see any other messages that stand out to you, any other videos, watch those videos as well. If they're calling out to you, they have messages for you as well. Your monthly has been posted. You've got a weekly message that I do for the collective on my other channel, linked in the description box for you members. You've got your extended to the weekly and the monthlies. Welcome to anyone who's new. Welcome back to those who've been here before. And let's just jump in here, see what we got going on for Pisces placements, daily energy and advice. Okay. I think there's going to be a change to the spread that we'll be using for the dailies. I'm not sure what it is yet. It's percolating. It's cooking. It's not clear in my mind yet. But yeah, I think we'll do a bit of a change and see how we get with the new spread. Okay. Alright, so Pisces. For those of you who want to know, this is the Tarot of Traditions. Okay. Okay, so let's begin, see what we got going on here. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Pentacles is an energy of consistency, perseverance, sticking to a plan, sticking to a path, seeing something through. It's like just taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, but you're moving forward. You're very dedicated to something. Talks about potentially change or movement or growth is just very, very slow, or that could be something that you've been dealing with. Could also be some sort of, sorry, bumped my mic, some sort of offering that's coming your way for you to consider, or it's something that's asking you to just slow down what you're doing and consider either what's happening, consider what you're planning or thinking to do about it, get a plan, get a strategy if you don't have one. So let's see. In the current situation, okay, yeah, so we have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So you're contemplating, for some of you, you're contemplating whether or not you want to continue with an investment, or if you want to move in a different direction. Okay, so something you've been working on, something you've been investing in, but it's also been taking a long time to come together, or a long time to see results. Or it's a little bit like pulling teeth sometimes. Okay, it may have stalled, it may have reached some sort of breaking point, it may have reached, you may have gotten some initial results that make you question whether or not you want to proceed, or if it's time to change direction. Okay, you could be looking at options, you could be contemplating, researching. So if progression is slow within your job, right, or things are so slow they're not moving, this is telling you, well, this is the career path I've chosen for myself, but this current dynamic, this current plan that I had is not really working, is not really doing it for me, or is not coming together fast enough to work with my own goals. So maybe it's time I look at the same kind of job, but in a different, with a different company, right? Maybe a different environment will help me move forward with my goals, right? So you're looking at, do I need to be rearranging the pieces here, or just walk away from this altogether? In the challenge position, oh boy, we have the Seven of Swords and the Moon. So either for some of you, you're trying to move away from uncertainty. For the most part in the challenge, you feel like something's off. Maybe you can put your finger on it, maybe you can't, but you feel like something's off. It could also be a case of something being revealed. Okay, maybe this will happen. You came across some information, and now it's making you question what you thought you were doing, right? Because it's like, well, I thought this is what was going on. I thought this was the plan. But in light of this new information, or someone did something and you went, oh, wait a minute, that's not quite right, or that's unexpected, or where does that come from? And it made you question a plan, an investment, a trajectory you have kind of projected for yourself with whatever this is. On the mind, we have the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, on the mind, you want wish fulfillment. You thought you found something that was going to be your wish fulfillment, and you started investing in this path. Okay? So you want to reach, I don't know, exec level in your career. So you started this job a while ago, working with this company, and the team and the manager and everything was coming together, and everything looked very promising, and there were conversations and there were plans made, officially or unofficially, and you're like, yeah, sound, this is it. All I got to do now is just put in the work and keep going and stick to what was agreed, stick to what was planned, and it's going to bring me my wish fulfillment. And something's happened. Either, I don't know, something came to light, some sort of secret, or there was a change that happened and it just threw everything into chaos and everything's unstable. So you're like, I don't know if the plan still applies. Or, a personal plan, a personal project, or within a relationship. You thought, this is it. This is the person I'm going to marry, settle down with, right? Or we're going to start a family, or we're going to move in together, or whatever the situation is, right? And there was the initial conversations. Again, some talks of future happened and some plans, some action behind it. You were happy with how things were going. Here's some things being revealed to you where you're going, I don't know that is it for me. I'm not so sure anymore. In the foundation, we have the Knight of Wands and the Sun. So the reason for everything here, yeah, there's been some sort of change. And there's definitely been something revealed here with the Sun card and the Moon. Something that was done in the dark, something that was hidden, or something that was just unknown. It's been revealed, and it has to do with either someone that's about to change jobs, or change residence, or a change in a status somehow, or someone going on a trip, or someone leaving, some sort of departure, right? But this could also be flighty behavior. Like the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles are very different approaches. The Knight of Wands is like a sprinter, whereas the Knight of Pentacles is a marathon runner. You thought you had yourself a marathon runner right by your side. Turns out you may have a sprinter. What does that mean? When everything's good, everything's good. When things get challenging and difficult, they run. Or you're dealing with someone who's non-committal, or you're dealing with someone who made you some promises that wasn't in their power to promise, if it's work related, or, oh boy. In the recent past, what happened? We have the Two of Cups and the Empress. Yeah, look, see? You thought this was it for you, Pisces. Now, don't lose hope. We'll see what we got going on in the outcome, but I see you losing hope. Okay? Why? Because when you came across this thing, this person, this job, this opportunity, this partnership opportunity, even if it's about a new friend, right? And you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be best friends with this person. They're going to be my friend for life. We're so alike. We get along so well. There's a lot of love there with the Two of Cups and the Empress. A lot of love. What may be coming to light is what you're questioning is this really 50-50? Is there really equal give and take? Or is it someone who's here when everything's going well? The fair weather friends. But then when you need them, or when stuff hits the fan, not so sure. And for others of you, this was a woman, or like a feminine male maybe, but who made you these promises, right? Yeah, we could do that for you. You talked about the future, 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. What is your wish fulfillment? Where do you see yourself? How can we get you there, right? And this was someone very motivated, very driven, and got you very motivated and very driven, and got you all excited. And now things are confused and uncertain. Okay, so let's see in the outcome and advice. What do we have? We have the Magician, Justice, an open, honest conversation. Not necessarily ultimatum, it's an open, honest conversation. I want to know where we stand with this. Putting it all on the table, and a decision that's going to be made as a result of that conversation. Now, with Temperance here, you could be taking your time making this decision, or you could be making a decision and then it's about waiting for the right time to put it into action. For those of you, it can be making a decision to work together, to collaborate, to restore the partnership, to restore the union. 2 of Cups, okay, with Temperance. Four of Swords and the Page of Cups. For those of you where you're making the decision to take some time, that could result in a separation, or you just distancing yourself physically or emotionally, not being as present, not being as involved, as vocal, whatever it is. There will be some sort of reach out. There will be some sort of, hey Pisces, you okay? Haven't heard from you in a while. What's going on? Can I help you with anything? Or this could be an apology, or some sort of, heartfelt message or conversation as a result of you kind of distancing yourself. And the Ten of Pentacles. Pisces, I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. The Ten of Pentacles tells me that you're not crazy. You're not wrong. This does have the potential to be your happily ever after, to give you emotional wish fulfillment, and to give you the security, the stability, the long term that you planned over there, right? The High Priestess, the Queen of Cups. The Moon with the Seven of Swords can be your own doubts, fears, insecurities. It can be red flags as well. So with the High Priestess here, you are going to have to trust your intuition. You are seeing some things that are not okay. So it could be a case of, the advice is talk about it now. Address it now. Put it on the table now. Okay? Don't let it fester. Because there's an element of misunderstanding here with the Seven of Swords and the Moon. So that's why the advice here is just have an open, honest, rational conversation. Or the conversation could be, I'm feeling overwhelmed and confused. I'm not sure what I want to do. I need a day or two to myself. I need a week. I need a couple of weeks away to rest, clear my head, then reassess the situation. Okay, it depends. It'll be different for everyone. But for some of you, it does just have the conversation and then give it time as the message. It could be one night with the Four of Swords. Sleep on it type of conversation, type of advice with the Four of Swords and the Page of Cups. You might have a dream about the situation. You might have a dream that gives you the answer, the advice. But yeah, I feel like there could just be, if things are changing here, like management is changing and the person you spoke to before is leaving the company, and you're going, well, all my plans were with them. Like, they were supposed to help me with this. They were supposed to help me with that. Maybe the new person that's coming in, you're like, I don't know this person. I don't know what they're thinking and planning. I don't know what kind of expectations they're going to have of me. Maybe they have a different style to yours. Again, right? You're more stick to it, persistence, consistency, right? And they're more of a go, 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 what's this, where's that, blah, blah, blah. And then you start explaining things to them in detail, and they go, I don't have time for detail. Just give me the bullet points, right? So there's going to be some growing pains. But again, that's why this comes in, of having an honest conversation with that person. Get to know one another. Tell them about the previous plans. See what they say. And then also just give things some time to settle. Okay, give things some time to settle. Now, let me see. What's the Seven of Swords with the Moon? Five of Cups. Something really upset you, Pisces. Yeah. A loss, an argument, feeling left out, feeling not seen, not heard, not valued. And it's got you contemplating either a breakup, quitting your job, walking away from a friendship, turning your back on a family situation, walking away from a project altogether. What else in terms of advice for Pisces? Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles in terms of advice. It could be that things are just very intense right now. For whatever reason, emotions are running very high. And they're very sad emotions. So it could be a case of try to lighten the mood, have some fun together, uplift the mood however you can. Or, again, if it's about a new person and you're not sure what that does to your plans, this is about, we'll spend some time with them, get to know them. Knight of Cups with the King of Cups here. Could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is saying, for some of you, this is saying take the lead, take the initiative. Ask this person to sit down with you, ask them out for coffee, ask to spend some time with them, ask for a meeting, like a one-to-one, to get to know one another. It's still worth investing if you wanted to do that. It's your choice. So not all is lost. I don't know what happened here that makes you feel like, or at least question whether or not, all is lost and you should just bail now. But yeah, the message here is either sleep on it, get some distance, clear your head, allow these emotions to balance out, Two of Pentacles, and then look at the situation, or it's a case of give yourself answers or reassurance by getting to know the new person, by having open and honest conversation. Don't make rash decisions under this energy. Give it some time, either for the dust to settle and emotions will calm down, and then you can have a rational conversation and make a decision. Or it's a case of, if you are going to make a decision, just give it some time, enough to make sure that's what you want to do. And if this is going to end up in some sort of breakup or some sort of separation, I feel like it's going to be temporary potentially. There's going to be a reach out here. Okay. Apology, gift, offering. Okay. Let's invest. Let's continue to invest. This could be part of someone growing up. You have 3 knights in this reading, talking about change, movement, but also ending up in a king energy. So it could be part of someone growing up, or a process going through a maturing phase or stage. But yeah, not all is lost. Give it time. Take some distance from the situation. Put some space in between you and the situation. Sleep on it. Pay attention to your dreams or signs you're receiving about this. And don't make rash decisions. If you do make a decision, give yourself some time to make sure that's what you want to do before you make it official. This can still take you to your wish fulfillment, is the message. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, yeah? Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, you're too fragmented, so whatever it takes. So do whatever it takes to get grounded. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Pisces, but emotions are running very high, and very intense. Okay, very intense energy. So really important not to make any rash decisions at this time. Slow things down, get some distance, get some detachment, get some information, then give yourself the time to kind of mull it over, okay? So a bunch of cards flow out. We have rattlesnake. The experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. So it's part of the process, okay? Either someone needs to grow up, that could be you, could be both of you, could be the process, it could be whatever it is, right? The policies need to be more, I don't know, better rounded out and up. I don't know, right? Something's going through a maturing process and a transformation. We have snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude to, again, help your emotions settle and balance out. Even if it's one night that you just take to yourself, okay? Or a few days, however it is, however long you need. But just, this will help you settle down, okay? Because with a lot of all these nights in your reading, it could be that there's a lot happening and it's making you feel overwhelmed. And it puts you in that mode of, I don't know what's happening. I feel like I have no control over the situation. I feel like everything's changing. I feel like a lot of pressure, but I don't know what to do, right? And don't make any rash decisions in that energy. Ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. This is telling you that whatever you're looking at is a good plan, is a good situation, is a good job opportunity, is a good relationship, is a good friendship. It's worth the investment. It will bring you the growth and the abundance, the wish fulfillment. Platypus. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. And this is that pessimistic mindset, okay? It's a case of just work with what you have. But I know when emotions run high, it's not that easy, okay? It's easier said than done because we do feel like throwing our hands up in the air and going, why bother? F this, F that. Because it's that kind of energy that I'm feeling, right? Very intense. And it could be something stirred up by whatever the moon is doing in the sky, or whatever the planets are doing in the sky with the sun and the moon in the reading. It can be. But it can also be doubts, fears, and insecurities that are coming to the surface and clouding your judgment. You might have gotten triggered recently. And I feel like it's because something happened that wasn't to plan. It wasn't what you thought or expected to happen. And it makes you feel like what was promised or what you thought, you felt so certain that this was going to be it for you, and now that you're seeing changes, it's making you question everything, and it's triggering you because it feels like you're going to lose something you thought was perfect. But that might not be the case looking at these cards, okay? And again, I'm not talking about the one-sided situation, and I'm not talking about the thing that you invest in and keep holding on and the other person gives you nothing, or empty promises. I'm not talking about that. This is something where there is balance, there is give and take. Okay, there is a mutual interest and mutual feelings and mutual respect and all that. Something just didn't happen according to plan, and it makes you question the plan, or things are happening too fast, or there's too many changes happening at the same time, making you feel overwhelmed and putting you in this place of feeling a bit defensive, right? Even with the tortoise at the bottom of the deck. And this is telling you it's okay to hide away for a while. It's okay to go inside your shell, just spend some time in quiet, in solitude, clear your head, settle those energies, and then have an open, honest conversation. Because I'm seeing a positive outcome to it and a confirmation that, okay, no, this is all right. We can do this. We can work with this. This is going to take me where I thought it would, This was just a hiccup, right? Type of situation. So Pisces, I hope this helps you. Let me know what you got going on. Looking forward to your thoughts and your comments. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And like I say, I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.